So I'm back, YouTubers. Today's on the menu is shrimp fried rice, and I have my skillet getting ready here. And I absolutely love my Tefal cookware because the indicator in the middle, when the lines disappear, lets me know that the pan is hot and ready to go. Got a little olive oil here in the bottom of the pan. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start off with my onion, and I cut them raw. Got some chopped green onion to add in. That's like one of the key ingredients. Onion. Chopped fresh garlic. Get that in there. And of course, bean sprouts. You don't have to add bean sprouts if you don't like them. Everybody do not like bean sprouts. I love them. I love the crunchy texture of them. So how y'all doing today? Today is Sunday. It's a beautiful day out. I love the summertime. I am a summer baby. My birthday is coming up real soon, and I'm very excited. My party is going to be kind of like a virtual party. Absolute totally. So, to this saute of yellow onion, green onion, fresh garlic, and bean sprouts, I'm going to add a little bit of kosher salt, just a little bit, and I'm going to add some pepper. I like to season my saute. It builds the flavor. You can always add additional seasoning to your taste and liking once the dish is done. Okay, so this right here, we're going to let that go. We're going to let that caramelize. My rice here is already done. So I've already did step one there. And I want to show you over here in the sink, I have raw shrimp. And as a confession to all of you, my viewers out there, this is my first time working with raw shrimp. And certainly it will not be my last because pre-cooked shrimp is good. However, it tends to get kind of rubbery, if you cook it too long. So definitely want to start off with raw shrimp. It's already peeled. The tails are already off. It's already deveined. So I'm just going to kind of rinse through it some more. I'm going to get that all rinsed good. While the saute is going, yes, while we're waiting on that to caramelize. Okay, then I'm going to get my colander here. Okay, y'all know I'm working with one hand. Work with me, y'all. Work with me. Work with me. All right. And you probably hear jazz playing in the background. I don't own rights to that music. That is on YouTube as well. That's smooth jazz Motown. Okay, so got the shrimp all cleaned off. I cleaned it earlier, but I wanted to do it again. Okay, now back over here to the saute. It's going real well. That's what you want. You want it to come together in a nice caramelization, and it's beginning to form almost a light brownness to it. That's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want. Oh yes, with a lot of stores still closed, restaurants and things like that. And then shrimp fried rice. This is something that I've always done when my girls were teenagers. Shrimp fried rice was something I made quite often. I kind of slowed down on it. And then, I was in the grocery store because I was going to make something else today. I was actually going to make chicken and shrimp spaghetti. But there was no ground chicken. So with the shrimp already in mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make some shrimp fried rice. I haven't made it in a while. So hopefully it turned out right. So that's going quite well. That's going quite well. Okay, now next to the saute, I'm going to go ahead and add the shrimp. I'm going to get those in there. Oh yeah, and I'm just going to kind of do a folding action. Just kind of fold it in. Now, shrimp does create its own water from it, and this is my first time working with raw shrimp, and I'm already loving it. So we'll just kind of fold it in. Fold the onion and seasoning onto it. Absolutely, darling. Okay. And as you can see, it's already beginning to turn. It's already been beginning to cook in. I have a lot of wet ingredients, so what that does, it tends to bring the temperature down. So what you want to do is you want to turn your burner all the way up. And always remember, stay with your food. Never walk away from your food. Never leave the room for your food. If for some reason you have to leave the room, turn the burner off. I would say turn it down low, but don't really know how long you might be away from your food. Sometimes you might only expect, you know, a few seconds or whatnot. But the safest thing to do is just turn the burner off. And then when you come back, turn it on and continue what you're doing. All right. So with these wet ingredients in here, the temperature is now beginning to come back up. It's coming back up. And my pan is just so slippery over here on this burner. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. The shrimp is beginning to turn. It's beginning to cook in. I'm loving that. Now see that? It's a beautiful marriage. I love the colors here. The textures here, the bean sprouts, the green onion. It's just wonderful. It's all cooking in real good. And as you can see, it's beginning to come back to a boil. And that's what happens when you add wet ingredients into your saute. It will bring the temperature down, but then once you turn that heat back up, it'll build right back up. Just like that. And that's what we want all over. All right. So how's everybody been doing? How's everybody doing? I know some states have reopened their businesses, and you know there's still protection in place. There's still things that you have to do, like wearing the mask. Me, I'm going to continue to wear my mask. This will be my new normal. I wear gloves when I go in a place of business to purchase essentials and things like that. You know, you just have to make sure you are using the proper discretion when you're out shopping. And you know, hey, you just keep it moving. That's what we do. Stay encouraged, keep it moving. Yes, that's what we have to do. All right, now it's coming along. Now look at it. Look at that beautiful shrimp. Oh yes. And you know, I don't know why for so long I never used raw shrimp. I don't know why. I guess, you know, sometimes in life you try things a little later, because I will say this, for a very long time when my children were small and grown, I didn't really enjoy cooking. I did it quite often, as a matter of fact, but I did it out of necessity. I did it because I knew I had to feed my children. That was my obligation to my children, to feed them and everything like that. But then just recently, in the recent, I would say past few years, I really began to take a strong interest in cooking like a hobby. It became a niche for me. I began to watch cooks and chefs on TV. I began to learn the science of cooking, the art of cooking, and it really captured me. I'm like, wow, I think I'm gonna get off into this. More than just standing on the stove like, okay, hurry up, fix something, whatever. But now it's more the science of it, the art of it. And when you learn about different food textures and trying new things, it really, man, for me, it began to speak volumes, and it really captured my interest. So I love it now. I just love it. And as you can see, the shrimp are turning, cooking in really well. I love that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And see, some of my shrimp, I want to show you how I cut some in half. I used the kitchen shears and cut some in half. Some I left whole. Some I did leave whole, but then some I cut in half. Because you want to really infuse that flavor in. And it also spreads the shrimp out even more. You know, it gives you a little more a meatiness to the dish. Okay, that is looking really good. What y'all think? What y'all think? I think I'm going to try one of these. Oh, yeah. That's wonderful. That's really good. And actually, it's done. Shrimp don't take long to cook. So, to this, I'm going to add some rice. I made plenty of rice. on purpose so that I can have plenty to add. You can always add more when you put it on your plate as well. Okay. So I got a few scoops of rice here, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of chop that in and fold it over. Chop it in, fold it over. Right into it. How's that looking, y'all? I tell you what, these shrimps are absolutely delicious. They are really, really good. And you know, for my birthday this month, I'm going to do a seafood boil. Absolutely am. And one of my really good friends, she is a master at pastries and cakes and things like that. And she's going to do me a strawberry crunch cake with the cheesecake in the middle. I'm so excited. She did me one on last year. Oh, my. Everybody wanted everybody wanted to know how she made it. What was the recipe? I'm like, hey, you got to get your own because you don't know how to make this one. You can't make this one. Shout out to you, girl, TC. You know who you is. Yes. I'm going to add a little more rice. A little more rice here. And that's basically, yeah. You can add it when you plate it up for your own portion. You can always add more. See, I got extra rice here. You can always add more rice to your liking. Okay, now one more thing I want to do. Because you know how it has that brownness to it. I was going to use brown rice, but I decided not to. I have some soy sauce here that I'm going to sprinkle in. And that's going to boost up the flavor. Okay. That's going to boost it up real good. And it also causes a browning to the rice. Now, I don't want to add a whole lot because I don't like a whole lot. I really like just the natural flavor of the dish without a whole lot of extra stuff added to it. Because I don't want it overpowering. You know, I really want to taste the goodness. So that looks really good right there. You can always, when you plate up your own portion, you can always add extra soy sauce to your dish. And voila, there's your shrimp fried rice. And that additional water there that's built up, that will cook down. That will cook down. And as it stands, that will cook down. Yes, it will. Because shrimp makes its own water anyway. So that'll cook on down. Okay, now. I wish you were here to taste this with me. I'm going to plate it up and give it a try here. And this is a very easy dish. It doesn't take all day to prepare. And it's very nutritious because shrimp is an excellent source of protein. Then you've got your onions, you've got your rice, which is your brain. And it's just a wonderful thing. You can serve this up. You can steam some vegetables to go on the side. And I think I'm going to do that too. You can steam vegetables to go on the side of this. And it will really add to a very nutritious meal. I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. Just a small portion so that I can give it a taste. I'm trying to get this with one hand, y'all. Wonderful. That's really good. I'm going to put the lid on here. Not that one. Well, I'm going to get the lid that fits, y'all. It is absolutely wonderful. Try it. You will absolutely love this. Make your own shrimp fried rice. All right, we're all done. Till next time, thank you all for subscribing and watching. And how y'all doing?